Hey, good morning. You just caught me finishing unloading a box of new books. I'm glad this time I didn't take you down to the mailroom and watch me try to pick this thing up. It was really, really heavy. I think I might have strained my back. I hope not. But I wanted to, again, show you some of the books that I got this time. I have them on the shelf here, and I have a lot more nonfiction books this time. Whereas you might remember the last one, it was a lot of novels and graphic novels. Before I get started, I did want to share with you again my email. So it is mmurrey@usd116.org. And I just want to remind you, please don't hesitate to shoot me an email if you have any questions about library books. If you want to just talk about library books, if you want to ask me how I'm doing, or if you're struggling with a class, I'm here 8:30 to 3:30 every day, and I will try to get right back to you. Okay, let me show you what I've got. I've got some great books. I'm not going to cover them all, but I just wanted to give you a sense of it. And you can see behind me here, the shelf with new books is where they're going to end up being once I process them. So without much further ado, let me just show you a few of the ones that I've got. As you can see, it's about 60 books that came in this order, so that's why the box was so heavy. But there's some really great books here. I have things like biographies. This one is called The Girl Who Smiled Beads, and it's about a girl who, as a young, I guess, how old was she? 15 when she escaped. No, she was 6 and her sister was 15 when she escaped from Rwanda, from the genocide, and made her way across many countries, ending up finally settling here, and this is her story. In addition to that, let's see, we've got, you might know we have classes that do counterculture, subculture movements, and this series covers a lot of those that we've gotten. So the fight for women's rights, the fight for disability rights, the fight for animal rights, and the fight for LGBTQ rights. So those are really going to be nice, and you don't have to use them just for the assignment, for the class assignment. If you're curious about any of these social movements, these books will be in the library available for checkout. Let's see, just thought I'd pull a couple more out. Speaking of LGBTQ rights, the modern LGBTQ rights really is often traced back to the Stonewall riots in New York City. So this is a set of information and essays about that. Always popular from history is the Salem witch trials. And I believe it's also one of our disaster project books. This one's very timely, with the election just having passed, with Joe Biden being our president-elect. This one is about the impeachment of Donald Trump. Of course, he was impeached in the House. He was not convicted in the Senate. And let's see what else. I'll just pull out a few more. Okay, so this one I'm really happy this set to get. I've been needing to update the anthologies of American literature that we have on the shelf. The ones I have are probably late 80s, early 90s. So this is the Norton Anthology of American Literature. It's a 2-part set, and it's brand new. So it'll include the most contemporary American literature, but also from the early origins of US literature. So let's see, I'll just pull up a few more that we've got here. I think this is going to be super interesting. It's the secrets of early American civilizations, and it's the mysterious decline of the Maya Empire. This one is about Machu Picchu, which is in Peru. It was an Inca, or maybe pre-Inca stronghold, and was discovered in modern times. This one, which is in Britain, Stonehenge, and is really an interesting Neolithic site. And last few things I'll just bring up. This one I'm really happy to get, A Different Mirror, a multicultural history of the United States, because I just put this is for young adults, and then the original version, which was updated in 2006, someone donated it. So I just put that on the shelf. So we'll have both these on the shelf, which would be really nice for our history section. And then just some issue on this one is next one I'm going to show you just a series of books from the Lucent Library of Black History. So Reparations for Slavery, African Americans in Sports, African Americans in the Armed Forces, and of course we just passed Veterans Day, so that's very timely. Justice for All, Landmark Civil Rights Cases, Unsung Heroes, Women of the Civil Rights Movement, and the Black Arts Movement. So you can kind of get a sense. I've got a lot of different kinds of books on history, culture, politics, and I hope you'll enjoy them. I'm really trying to have the shelves ready with lots of new, interesting books when we come back full time once this pandemic has passed. Until then, again, don't hesitate to shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you're doing all right. Stay safe. Wear that mask when you're outside or inside with people, and take good care of yourself. Do what you can to pass this time well. And I look forward to seeing you eventually. You guys take care. And until next time, bye.